GeForce Now is going for something different than the other main cloud gaming services in early 2023. Where the other services focus on a hopefully growing library of games to play, GeForce Now aims to bring the games you already own to the cloud. Interest in GeForce Now depends a lot on how big your Steam and Epic Games libraries are, though there are more than 100 free games to play. However, you can't play all your Steam and Epic games on GeForce Now. The service only supports a bit more than 1,500 titles, which is a large library, but small in comparison to what it could be. Of the more than 300 games in my Steam and Epic libraries, only 62 were available to play in GeForce Now. There were some good ones though, including games I play frequently with others, and it was interesting to see my Steam saves carry over into the cloud. You'll need a mouse and keyboard to use GeForce Now, although a DualShock 4 on the VCS might be a good alternative if you don't mind using the touchpad. Once in the games though, a standard VCS or other controller works fine, but only wired. GeForce Now offers the most generous free service, far more than anyone else at the moment. If you're unpaid, you'll face long queue times to play games, generally slower and less quality service, and stereo rather than multi-channel audio. You also have an hour of gaming only per session, although it's quick and easy to begin another session afterwards. The quality is overall great though. Even free is in 1080p 60, depending on your bandwidth and connection. Paying $10 per month gets you a smoother, faster, higher quality experience for up to 6 hours per session, and if you're using GeForce Now for any length of time, it's worth paying for. I noticed a jump in quality and speed as soon as I began my sub. GeForce boasts its new top RTX 4080 graphics card for an ultimate $20 per month experience, which also gets you up to 4K resolution and a lot more. Whether it's even worth paying for is another question. Comes down to why you'd want to use the service. For many, there may not be a reason. These are the games you already own after all, and presumably have a computer to play them on at home or the office. This gets some section of your Steam library on the VCS, which might be enough for some people, and it allows you to play games that otherwise wouldn't run well at these resolutions on the VCS. GeForce Now might also be great if you travel a lot or are on vacation and want to play your games on your laptop. The overall use case seems somewhat limited, and Steam's built-in remote play already covers a lot of this ground. Another thing that sets GeForce Now apart is that, unlike Amazon's Luna, which uses Amazon Web Services, or Google's former Stadia using Google's cloud infrastructure, you're connecting to actual gaming computers when you use GeForce Now, and it feels like it. These are obviously nice computers though, utilizing ray tracing up to 120 frames per second in 4K. Still, it feels strangely low-tech to essentially VPN into a rig somewhere, compared to the near-instant loading of other cloud gaming services. I also noticed Steam games which have a lot of workshop mod support suffer in GeForce Now due to the need to download all of those mods onto a computer somewhere. Without support for newer titles and more widespread adoption on the part of publishers, it feels like GeForce Now faces a particularly difficult battle ahead. But for now, it's a great way to easily and quickly get at some section of your Steam and Epic libraries from anywhere you can access a PC, Mac, Chrome, Android, or iOS device. I feel like GeForce Now offers less to a VCS owner than other cloud gaming services for the price, although there may be some specific use cases that would benefit from limited Steam access on your living room console. For $10 per month, I'd rather play a library of games I don't own rather than a subset of the games I do, but I'll definitely keep GeForce Now in mind the next time I travel. The service itself works, and cloud gaming in general is a fantastic smooth experience in 2023. Instant streaming has already dominated movies, television, and commercial music, and it feels inevitable video games will join them soon. For now, the landscape is fighting for growth and dominance among its players, and GeForce Now has survived 3 years with a great product but an uncertain future. Thanks for watching. I'll be rounding out my coverage of the advertised cloud gaming services on the VCS with a look at Xbox Cloud Gaming, in addition to videos on the upcoming Atari releases Aka-R and Caverns of Mars Recharged. Liking helps spread the word about the channel, and subscribing gets these videos in your feed. Have fun!
Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.